And then I was just walking down the alleyway with my beer, and she was just shaving her pussy right there. I have no idea what she was doing.
Well, maybe the cat had fleas. You don't know.
Yeah, you know, that's a fair point. That is a fair point.
I mean, when faced with the prospect of trying to get a cat into a bathtub for a flea bath and just going for the clippers, I think the choice is obvious.
Yeah. Are we live yet?
I don't know. Oh shit!
Maybe.
You're producing this. Aren't you supposed to know?
I bumped the button.
Hi, people.
Oh shit, we're live. Fuck. Hey everybody, welcome to Let's Start the Discord.
Oh, hi, Perb.
Nobody knows why we have our name anymore, but we're here every Friday.
I see you were there in the users, Perb. Hey, you can't use that language, Burp.
Well, according to TOS, no. According to society, yes.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
it's all sociology's fault.
Damn you, sociology degrees.
Gender studies. I can't wait till we're on cam and I can actually do some physical bits.
I'll just show a little bit of the shaft.
Oh,
spicy.
Rimshee. Halloween's coming up. You got the wrong background.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
We don't have a spookable background?
I have a spookable background.
Well, then we should have a spookable background.
We should have a spookable background.
Rimshee, I sent you a thing, so we have a pretty good view.
Okay, Europe, Burb, first rule of Skeleton War. We don't talk about the Skeleton War.
Yeah. Yeah, it's in the past.
Yeah, that's what we need people to think.
Yeah. I had to educate somebody on Sam Hain earlier today. They were like, I'm super into Halloween. Like, yeah, do you know about Sam Hain? And they were like, who? Okay.
It's Sam Hyde's older brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, what? Was it Y2K&W that posted that fucking poster in Jeff's server yesterday? It was really early this morning.
There's 50 channels there. You're gonna have to be more specific.
It was in memes. It was something like "Where's the lol cow?" And there were a whole bunch of fucking YouTubers on it.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
We found Jeff on there.
Yeah, of course. Jeff is a bit of a lol cow. Let's be clear.
Yeah, I like how they had his docs documents in front of him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we have sat there for 2 hours.
Way too long.
Just trying to see how many people we could find and recognize.
Yeah, Rimshee, do you like that? The view of the spooky house?
Mm-hmm.
There were some people on there that I haven't thought about in fucking years.
Yeah, I gotta find it then.
Yeah, Teal Deer was on there. Yeah, I'll send it to you, Jables. I'll text it to you.
I haven't.
And I remember everybody's question was is is Teal Deer still a thing? It's no one knows.
Yeah,
no one cares.
Actually, Teal Deer still is a thing.
Teal Deer himself is still a thing, but the Teal Deer channel is not.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like Teal Antelope or some shit right now.
No, it's I Can't Even News.
Oh, that's fucking gross. Oh, this is fucking great.
It's fantastic, isn't it?
They got Boogie, they got Dank, they got Sam Hyde, they got...
Yeah, I see Sticks. Oh, you meant literally texted me. Holy shit.
You got fucking,
Where the hell is Sticks?
I don't remember seeing Sticks.
I saw...
Okay, so...
I saw
Rageaholic, but not Sticks.
Yeah, I originally didn't know that Razor Fist was
on.
Oh,
okay, yeah, never mind. It is Rageaholic.
Because he's smoking a cigarette. I'm like, but Razor Fist doesn't smoke, so.
Yeah, you're right.
You got Naked Ape next to Critical Drinker on the bench.
Is
And you got Fringy there in his like plushy form with his goo.
Is Simeon Jimmy here?
I don't know. I mean, there were a bunch of people on there.
Bearing?
Bearing, surprisingly, not on there.
Oh.
I was surprised to not see Sticks. I was surprised. There were a couple people I was surprised to not see. They do have Abigail Shapiro in her milking jugs of magnificent glory.
That was the thing that surprised me most. Is like of the two like big Australian skeptic YouTubers, they have Suit Yourself, but they don't have Bearing.
Okay, do they have what's his face? Kangaroo guy?
Atheism Unstoppable? Yeah, he's right there next to Jeff.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, they got a bunch of just random girls. They've got a bunch of redheads that I don't even know if they're supposed to be actual people.
Yeah. Fucking Spoonie is there on the other side of the Warski versus Piston Honda side from Jeff. Thought that was an interesting choice.
Yeah, Baron got weird once 2020 hit because he just had a kid, so he's been a little disconnected from the internet doing that.
You know what's fucking weird though? Like earlier today, like after we were talking about this in the Discord, one of my video recommendations was from Bearing. It was like from 3 days ago, and I'm like, what the fuck? I haven't gotten a Bearing recommendation in, God, like 3 years.
I'm still sub to Bearing, and I don't get recommendations for Bearing.
I said, I think my personal favorite interaction on this poster, though, is Mauler strangling Nostalgia Critic.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's all ridiculous. Do you guys remember that one thing that was that fan art that was a while ago that was like SJWs versus anti-SJWs, and they were like lines charging at each other?
Hey, Mickey subscribes at tier 1, 29 months.
Hey, thanks, Mickey.
Yeah, Shoes on there trying to talk down Mundane Matt.
Everybody tried to talk down Mundane Matt.
Put the boulder down, Matt! It doesn't have to be this way!
Oh, yeah, no, I would... So the first time I met Mundane Matt was right after that happened.
Oh, you actually met him?
Yeah. Yeah, because he lives around here.
Everyone, if you're interested in looking at what we're looking at, we're putting it... I've got it put up in general chat on the server.
Yeah. Yeah, join the Discord. Yeah, I met Matt because I was meeting up with Jeff, Ben, and Billy. And they wanted to meet up with Matt and stuff, and so... that's Ben Pye and Billy the Fridge from the Drunken Peasants, for everybody that doesn't know. I don't know why you would not know if you're a part of this audience. Yeah, because I know some people. I know some people. So I get, like, free...
It's great. It's actually great. Unironically, this poster is fantastic.
Yeah, it's just a fun little cartoon.
Like, there are some people here, there are some people animated here that I'm like, I know that is a YouTuber. I have no idea which one for reason A, B, C, D. Maybe I just don't recognize him.
Because the thing is, like, you know, the Discords that we inhabit currently were born out of that era of the internet. So it's just, it's a really fun nostalgia trip just looking at this poster.
Yeah. Yeah, so... Sergeant Buck and I were actually hanging out with Jeff, and he was like, hey, Matt's going to meet us over here. I have to go take a shit real quick. So if you guys want to go meet up with him real quick, just head on over there. And so Buck and I met up with Matt, and we were just sitting around joking about the whole Boulder thing. And there's a joke that he still uses to this day that Buck and I came up with. And it still fucking pisses me off. Never acknowledges us when we're in his chat or anything like that. Just keeps using that bit. Fucking frustrating.
Yeah, Angry Joe stands out pretty quickly. But that's the thing, is like,
there?
Fuck, I don't think I saw Vern.
Who?
I mean, like, you know, Vernaculus. I don't think I saw Vernaculus.
Yeah, I don't see him.
Is Nick in there?
No, Nick is not there. I looked for him, couldn't find him.
There is a Kekistani flag.
Yeah.
Of course.
I found Jeff, but I think
I'm trying to figure out who the
kind
blonde...
of fallen out of relevance by that point anyway. So
I'm trying to figure out who the blonde chick with the Canadian beanie is, right next to Jeff, who's got the fishing line pulling off Tim Pool's beanie.
Well, I don't see Jeff.
Lower right hand corner of the main logo.
Lower right hand corner.
Yeah, look for the chick holding the boxing sign, and you'll see Jeff next to the sign.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, he's got his docs folders there in front of him.
I think that's supposed to be Lauren Southern.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that might be.
That's either Lauren Southern or her sister.
Her
hotter sister.
Vernaculus is not the only one. Like, there were a couple of other notable missing people on this poster. Undoomed isn't there. Logic isn't there either.
Yeah, I'm seeing. Oh, Medicare's there, blowing his brains out.
Yeah, it's like they've got Medicare, but I guess it's because Undoomed, he has such long periods of inactivity.
Yeah. Well, have you seen his production? I don't blame him.
Yeah, but his whole his whole fucking bit, you're like, hey moron, fucking moron. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed that Undoomed isn't on there in any place.
I like how he's got. I like how he's got "Where's Waldo" in the lower left-hand corner, just
crying.
Yeah. Yeah. Where's
Undoomed is awesome, Skull. I got to talk to him one night after one of Nick's streams. Really chill guy. Goes on forever though. It's like, dude, do you ever sleep?
Man, they even got computing forever here.
Oh yeah, they've got fucking harmful opinions on there.
Who the fuck is the Bible Thumper?
That one I couldn't figure out.
Yeah, I can't figure out who the fuck that is. Right next to the massive hand, right on the border of the picture.
Oh yeah.
Cause part of me is is that Vigilant Christian? No, his hair wasn't that long.
The only person I could think of it being would be Styx, but that makes absolutely no sense.
Well, I was thinking like Thunderfoot, maybe, but because he did a lot of debates and stuff.
Yeah, but even then, like that just seems fucking. I have no idea. Who that guy is.
For someone that was that mentioned earlier that Count Dankula isn't there, he is there. He's
he's right in the middle, right in the middle, right between the main logo,
next to Sam Hyde riding a polar bear.
Yeah. He's he's got a suit and some champagne.
Yeah,
I like how you've got Ricada there with his anti-bread sign.
Yeah,
unbreaded.
And you got fucking. You got Wings of Redemption over there by Rags.
I don't know if like Ethan and Ela in the cornfield is also a reference to Hannah and Jake.
Who the fuck are Hannah and Jake again?
Used to be Hugo and Jake. Used to also be the Bible Reloaded.
Oh.
You got
Rikita doesn't hate bread. He hates bread tube, which is lefty YouTube. It's a
No. The whole yes, he does dislike it, but the whole thing behind that bread sign is this one guy who sent his manifesto into a college or something, but he did a bunch of videos where this guy's just straight up out of his gourd, and he does a song. He does like this weird rap, and it's touchdown, unbreaded, on paper, or something like that. It's some order like that. Those are the words, but it's in some sort of order.
He's fucking whack.
He is nuts. But as a result of that guy, unbreaded became a common thing on his streams.
Yeah.
And he will specifically read out passages. He'll take a random page, random number generator, random page, and he'll read off one of the pages of this guy's fucking manifesto. And it's shocking how many times he has to censor the manifesto.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because this dude loves the N-word.
Oh, it's surprising when you get a single page without at least one N-word on it.
Yeah, like he was like an assistant professor or something. Absolute lunatic. Lost his job.
Yeah, I think he lost his mind first.
Yeah, they're just beneath and slightly to the right of Rikita, so you've got Harmful Opinions floating around there. And then a little bit further down and to the left of him, you've got Randerman Cam's hat.
Okay.
And I think Randerman Cam himself just kind of lying there.
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me. You've got Armored Skeptic down in the lower right-hand corner, and then up by TJ Kirk, you've got the Armored Skeptic helmet upside down for collecting money.
Is the guy in the very lower right Greg?
I'm pretty sure it's Greg.
Because I've seen someone similar to that before, and I'm not sure it's Greg.
Oh, wait, I need to scooch over more. My bad.
I'm pretty sure it is. I could be wrong.
Very, very bottom right.
Yeah. My impression that was Greg when I first saw it.
Yeah, because I know you got the quartering there, and you got Razor Fist. You've got pretty much the entire Friday Night Tights cast underneath the Chud Buds logo.
Yeah.
You can see where Az is because he's got the boot print on the back of his head.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Heel versus Babyface.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's got Gary from Nerdrotic right next to him. Of course, Geeks and Gamers, you can tell because of the symbol on his hat.
Yeah, this is fun.
You got Anita Sarkeesian there. You got Zoe Quinn right there next to fucking Waldo.
Oh yeah, I didn't even see her.
Oh, hey Larry, by the way.
You got fucking up closer, just above where Drinker and everybody's sitting. You got fucking Tonka Saw, and it's a Gundam.
Tonka's in a fucking wheelchair too. Like, what the fuck?
Which is fantastic.
Yeah.
And you got the Clown World bomb that's getting ready to drop on all of them.
Oh, is Andy Worski in here?
Yeah, he's right there getting punched out.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's Andy. That makes sense.
Oh, I see Umbrella Man here, right down next to that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can just look. Oh, and fucking Steve Shives is the Scarecrow.
Who the fuck is the redhead in the pink shirt that's next to Umbrella Man? I know I recognize that avatar. I just can't think of who it is.
Up towards the top of the sign, you got on the top left-hand side of like the big signs there, you got Undoomed and Aiden not Undoomed, Doomcock. Doomcock's there and Aiden Paladin's right there next to him. Angry video game nerds up there next to Jordan Peterson and fucking internet historian.
Yeah, I
got John Tron up there with his bird.
Yeah, on the other side of on the big sign there, I see Cognitive Thought.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, so like the longer you look at it, the more people you see. Like if you look like right next to where Teal Deer is, you'll see fucking Black Pigeon Speaks.
Oh, Jesus Christ, yeah.
And you got ER over there, like tucked in the corner next to fucking Computing Forever. Yeah, so this poster is fantastic.
Yeah.
We could probably do an entire show just looking through this shit. I don't think we should, but we could.
Also, I'm pretty sure the guy right up there in like the top right-hand corner in the flannel is YMS.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, if you want to really look at this, defrauding viewers, swatting themselves, gathering super berries.
Super berries, manufacturing relevancy.
Yeah. There's a lot of these people that don't apply to that. But
oh yeah, but yeah, like Mauler, for example, doesn't fit into any of those categories.
Yeah, but it is a where's the lolcow. So, who is doing it?
That could be said of like multiple people on here, but like, I just think it's. This
it depends
is just
on
fantastic.
It depends on which side of the YouTube debate you fell on. That defined who your lolcow was.
Honestly, I think Mundane Matt fits into that.
Yeah,
he's a really nice guy. I've met him in person, hung out with him for.
Wait, I understand, for example, why Rags is here, because Rags was kind of part of the Gamergate thing, but like, Fringy and Mauler, who are his co-hosts on EFAP, they didn't have anything to do with that. They're just movie critics.
Also, where the fuck is the other dog, Edinburgh?
Yeah, Edge is not here. I don't think he was as big as some of the other ones, but yeah, he's absent.
He was as big, if not larger, than some of the other people here.
Well, I said, like there are people that are noticeably not here, like Edindro, Undoomed, Uzalu's not here. At least I haven't found him yet.
Huh.
So yeah, like there are notable people missing, but there are a bunch on here. There are a whole bunch.
Larry Jeff is here.
Yeah, he's here.
Yeah, he's
right there, just above Atheism is Unstoppable.
Yeah, he's right under the question mark.
Yeah, like he's got atheism is unstoppable beneath him. He's got Alex Jones right next to him, which I think is funny.
Yeah. Perfect.
It doesn't matter which side of the argument.
Young Ripa. You've got young Ripa as Barrett from Final Fantasy VII, which I think is fantastic.
You know, this kind of works out though, like Nick not being a part of this, because even in that picture where everybody at VidCon was taking a picture with like the Kekistani flag and shit, Jeff's hand covers Nick's face, so Nick never gets called out for being in that picture.
Well, that's the thing, is like, I feel like if Nick was to be on this picture, he's not, I already looked for him, but if he was, it probably would have been as his devil icon from the early time of Wizard of Cause.
Oh yeah, especially if Harmful Opinions has that little thing.
Yeah. Granted, that's a newer one for Harmful, because Harmful Opinions' original thing was just like a pixelated flaming brain.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I will say this.
I have no idea. Maybe.
I have no idea who that is either. But I will say this: Alex Jones is the lolcow, whether you like him or not.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we're milking him for all the lulz. So.
I mean, like, he's done some really shitty things, but the man is entertaining.
Yeah. If somebody wants to get this printed out and buy me a frame, I'll totally hang this on my wall.
I think you can actually buy it.
Okay. I'll consider it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, Burb provided a link to it in memes on where it could be bought.
Yeah.
It was Burb or somebody.
Oh,
yeah, I think it's for sale.
Yeah. Larry says in the chat, I'll confess to cringing at even the term lolcow. Yeah, it's one of those overused ones, like simps.
Yeah. Careful, we can't use that word much.
No, we can't call people simps. That's yeah. Which I would never do.
Yeah, I would never do such a thing.
On Twitch.
I would cringe at the use of lolcow here, but it kind of fits because everyone in here is one depending on who you talk to.
Yeah. Yeah, if you talk to somebody else that hasn't been a part of this community, we're lolcows. Because we're just three idiots just talking about a poster.
Or like some people would probably accuse us, like, oh, like you guys just like ride Jeff. It's like you only exist because of him. And it's like,
yeah,
not a false statement.
True, but
no, it's not a false statement.
This entire show started because Waffle and I had some things that we needed to communicate to everybody. For like rule changes and shit like that, and
when it came to the old Saints Discord server,
yeah. Remember when this show was about the Discord? Do you remember that, guys? Anyone here that still remembers that?
Do you remember? Yeah. No, we
Petridge
start off
Farm
with
remembers.
like Discord statements. It started because Waffle and I both had like 2 hours to kill. Plus, we were making a lot of like rule changes and things like that to the Discord. And so we're like, well, let's just do a Sunday night thing where at the beginning of the show and at the end of the show, we announce the changes in the Discord and like events that are happening. And in the middle, we just give somebody someplace to go while they're waiting for the Saints to start. And that's how the show started.
Yeah. Back during the Wild West days of the YouTube Saints Discord server.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which then became the Late Night Saints. And now it's just the community.
Hey, I'll have to be right back. I gotta deal with the youngster.
Larry, we didn't outlast Nick. And Nick bought a bus because he was getting evicted.
Also, he just wanted to get the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
Which he's in Georgia right now, is my understanding.
Yeah, he's been riding his motorcycle around Athens.
Nice.
Yeah. Nick's doing really well.
Yeah.
By the way,
he's doing a lot better.
Maybe, you know what? That should be a little segment on the show, is me giving like little Nick updates for people. Yeah, Nick
kind of have it be like, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
Yeah. No, Nick's doing really well. He's down in Georgia right now. Had some issues with the bus. They're fixed now. He's been riding his motorcycle around, just sort of exploring Georgia.
Yeah.
And
I said he got real lucky with what he ended up getting, because there's an ocean of fucking spare parts for that thing.
Yeah. He's also extremely lucky because Nick is currently employed through Chilling Tales from the Dark. Where he's both writing stories and narrating stories. And he has a couple other voiceover things that he's doing. So he does have money coming to him. So but those deals didn't go through until after he already got the bus and was like out of his apartment. So now, now he's
For now, like he's got he's out of New Hampshire. He's living a lot better, and he's got some stable income coming in. He's in a much better space.
Yeah, you'll be able to, next summer is going to be up here. So,
and the last time I talked to him, he said that he's also going to be working on basically, recording his travels, and he's going to compile and share them at some point.
I think that'll be good for him.
Because he's planning on just basically going cross country. Yeah, enough feel-good stuff. Let's do some cringe shit.
No, he's not basically planning. He is going to go cross country.
Yeah. I wasn't denying that was what he was doing. I said that's basically what he's doing.
Yeah, we've been talking. He's gonna go to Oregon to like hang out with Jeff, and I was like, "Hey, should I take a train down there to hang out with both of you guys?" And so we're working something out like that.
Yeah, I already told him I'd be happy to take him out to eat if he were to stop through here.
Yeah, if he comes through my area, I'd be happy to hang out with him.
Yeah, I told him to zigzag through the seasons across the country.
Because like
spend winters in the south and summers in the north, and just sort of zigzag your way across the country.
Because like Indianapolis is like a major
to wake up
hub for interstates and shit. Like you can get pretty much anywhere in the country from here.
Well, with the interstate system, that's pretty true. In general.
Well, yeah, but I mean specifically with my city, there's like a big belt called I-465 that goes around the entire city, and like 4 major interstates all tie into it.
Yeah, Larry's talking about Elon Musk and Twitter. Yeah, Elon Musk bought Twitter, and then he did a cringy meme about it.
And then he fired a bunch of people.
Yeah, and I don't know enough more about it.
Yeah, we're not planning on talking about
it. Maybe next week when like the dust settles a little bit, or maybe even the week after. I don't know.
But for right now,
I'll talk about it. Yeah, right now there's just like a lot of shit going on. It's not worth talking about right now because it's still like play by play.
For anybody that was here last week, you remember that terrible article we did?
You know, the one that took up the entire show.
Yeah.
We have another list from them.
The one that pissed all of you foreigners off?
Larry, no! Not again! No!
Yes. This time. 7 Halloween candies you should eat and 7 you shouldn't. Let's see how horrible. Let's see how horrible their fucking opinions are.
Yeah, it's from the same website.
I don't know if it's the same author or not, but
same website.
So yeah, once again, I will open this up and walk us through it. Remember when you were a kid? How some Halloween candies made you cackle with glee as you slid them into your pumpkin-shaped trick-or-treat bucket? Real trick-or-treaters use pillowcases. While others were immediately co-assigned to the I'll eat this when all the good candies are gone pile, those good ones were probably devoured by your parents after you went to bed at night, unless you had a really good hiding spot, while the not-so-good ones probably languished in the basket somewhere until Easter. It's not an understatement to say that not all Halloween candy is created equally, and there are more reasons than you think why some are better than others. It's great info to keep in mind, not just when you're looting your own child's Halloween stash, but also when you're shopping for candy to hand out to the neighborhood kids. Because no one wants to be that neighbor, right? Here's a rundown of what you should eat right away and the ones you should just leave in the candy aisle at the grocery store.
All right.
Should.
Let me hold the fuck on.
Okay.
If your parents are stealing your Halloween candy, like just straight up stealing it, you got shitty parents.
Well, it depends on how much they're stealing. If they're taking like the odd candy here or there, maybe once a week, twice a week, that's one thing.
Okay, so really, seeing as how we're kind of in that same, what was that fucking trend with like shitty late night hosts of having parents prank their kids by pretending to eat all their Halloween candy?
I didn't even watch it because I don't watch shitty late night hosts.
Recording the kids getting really upset and crying, and just like showing it to millions of people, and it's like, that was a really shitty fucking trend.
Yeah. Oh, Burb, parent tax is valid.
Yeah.
That's not. Well,
taxation is theft.
On the show. We don't get political on the show. But, you know, like, no, your parents like snagging a couple candies out of your bag. That's totally cool. That's whatever.
Yeah.
That's expected. They didn't go trick-or-treating, but they took you trick-or-treating. So, like, you know, they get some shit.
Yeah, they can demand a little bit of compensation.
They're not, if they're good parents, they're not going to touch the 1 or 2 king-size candies you get from the actual cool houses at. But
my mom's a huge fan of Tootsie Rolls. So she always took, like, the big Tootsie Rolls and then, like, a couple fun-sized Snickers. You know?
Yeah,
whatever.
and there are almost always too many Tootsie Rolls that you're just sitting there like, this is too much, anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, the super big Tootsie Rolls, I wasn't into them. My mom loved them.
And with the fun-sized Snickers and, like, the Reese's Cups, it's like, if you have a decent neighborhood, you're probably going to have an abundance of those anyway, so you don't mind losing a few.
Yeah, my dad always came by when, like, my candy was dumped on the floor and I was organizing it. And he would scope out, like, if I didn't get that many Reese's Cups that year, he wouldn't take one. But if I got a lot of Reese's Cups that year, he'd take 1 or 2.
Hey, kid, let me borrow a couple of those.
Mm-hmm. He'll buy me a double pack of Reese's later in the year anyway, so whatever.
Speaking of Reese's, they are the first on the should list.
Yeah. That's what I got.
Yeah. I don't think anybody who is not allergic to peanuts argues against Reese's peanut butter cups.
And those who are allergic don't argue against it, just say keep it away from them.
Yeah.
Unless they're crybabies.
I a kid. I knew a kid who at lunchtime, like, he got a Reese's cup and like a Lunchable. And he was done trading his Reese's cup for like something else that somebody else had, like a snack pack or something. And he's like, fuck it, it's worth it. He just ate the Reese's cup and then stabbed himself with the EpiPen. I have to know.
Oh man, that's gotta be the worst. Because like you do finally eat it, and it's just like, that's not fucking fair. It's not fucking fair.
No, he thought it was fucking awesome. It was great.
No, I mean like it. The fact that it is awesome, but the realization is like, this is what I've been missing.
Yeah.
Life ain't fucking fair, man. Yeah, like I've said it multiple times. It's like if I were like ever to like develop like a peanut allergy or like a seafood allergy, I would legit cry.
The wife is allergic to crab and lobster.
Oh my god! If I were allergic to crab, I would seriously break down and cry.
One of her favorite foods too. Crab is one of her favorite foods, but
crab is fucking delicious.
Luckily for her, if she eats it, it's not like she's gonna die. It's more of a intestinal pain sort of deal.
Yeah, I had a friend that had a mild allergy to peanuts. The worst that happened to her was her tongue would swell a little bit and it would hurt.
Yeah,
a little bit. And kind of like itch a bit. But she's like, once in a while, it's totally fucking worth it. Because it's so good.
not that crab, Y2K, fucking the tasty water bugs.
Yeah. I've never had crab that I haven't caught.
Really?
Yeah.
So you've never had king crab?
Fucking Northwest, dude. I've had king crab. Yeah.
Well, you just hasn't caught crabs that you have caught.
Yeah, I've caught king crab.
How the hell do you catch king crab?
Same way everybody catches king.
They
just wander into traps.
Well, yeah, but they're usually out in the fucking ocean.
Yeah. Yeah, you set up like 20 or 30 traps going way out into the ocean.
So Jables has worked on a crab boat?
Huh? No, this was just like a summertime activity for me some summer.
Huh. I didn't think that Red King was that far south. They usually live in very cold water.
Yeah, all the Pacific Ocean is cold.
Not all of it.
All of it.
All of it.
I mean, you get warmer water nearer the equator, but it's pretty cold all the way down to LA.
Yeah, because all the currents run from north to south.
Actually, I just saw a thing recently where there's been like a population collapse with king crab recently because the water.
We should probably move on with this article instead of talking about crab.
I don't know why not.
I mean, crab are great.
Also, some crab talk.
Welcome back, Burp. Also, I just realized that this article is doing all the shoulds first, which is kind of lame.
Yep, agreed.
I like when.
Well, no. I kind of like it. Because we're gonna get through the shoulds, and we're gonna be like, yeah, that's fair. That's okay.
Well,
whatever.
some of them we're gonna be like, yeah, that's fair. I'm sure we're gonna get some.
That's what we're gonna start hammering down. Is
yeah, because the end of this is probably gonna be shit. But we will see.
Yeah, Twix. Again, like I said last week,
about Twix extensively.
I don't mind Twix. Hold up. Fuck their advertising.
Yeah,
we did a whole tirade on that.
Yeah, Larry. Oh, you're right. We went into a conversation about crab.
Yeah.
All right. Update the counter. Yeah.
Yeah. We have to update it.
Yeah. So Larry, nobody's talking shit about Twix. Nobody's talking shit about Twix.
No, we didn't.
We're all cool about Twix. We just don't
said Twix is fine. We said Twix is fine. We just said that the fucking joke they do for their advertising is boring as fucking stale, and we really wish that they'd move on.
Yeah.
Twix are fine.
Though, that's fucking
nothing wrong with Twix themselves.
The cookies and cream Twix are really disappointing, though. I don't recommend those.
Yeah. That's different. That's a different flavor. It's not.
That's a whole different issue.
Yep.
So we can move on from that one too. Sour Patch Kids.
There
are some people who really like them, and some people who don't.
It's good trading material.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's about it. I would not put it on the should list, but that's me.
I love Sour Patch Kids personally. I'll trade you a Snickers for some Sour Patches.
Hey, I'll take it. I had a Snickers earlier. Had one before I got on the show.
Because you're not you.
Moving on, the next one. Starbursts. Yeah, that's definitely on the should list.
Wait, this was the same people that had Starburst at number 29.
Yeah.
And now they're on the should list? Make up your mind, mashed.
Should. Kit Kats. Yeah, I got nothing to say about this one.
Yeah, Kit Kats are fine.
Kit Kats are standard. Good to share.
Although I have to ask, what flavor are the blue Starbursts? I don't think I've seen blue Starbursts in a minute.
Blue raspberry.
It's maybe one of those tropical packs or something.
Yeah.
It's okay. We got.
Man, when I think blue raspberry, I think a minor sour taste, and I'm already going, oh, sour! I can taste the sour.
Hold the fuck on. Kit Kat should be eaten horizontally. Shut the fuck up, Yerberg.
What?
You done did it, Euroburb. You done diggity did it.
When it comes to the fun size Kit Kats, I do just shove the entire thing in my mouth. But...
Yeah, that's fine, but you don't eat it horizontally like a fucking animal.
Also, anal!
Anal. Yeah, Burb. I don't know why you're not a mod yet, but since you're not a mod, we do have the right to ban you. For even suggesting the fact that Kit Kat should be eaten horizontally.
Yeah. That's blasphemous!
The only time you eat a Kit Kat horizontally is when you've got the 4-stack and you're trying to piss someone off or make a point.
Yes. Like if somebody tries to dig into your Halloween candy and you got the 4-stack, and they're like, "Hey, can I get that ticked? Can you break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar?" And you're like, "Fuck no." Then you go horizontal.
Larry,
if you're trying to make a fucking point and just make them think you're insane.
Larry, there will be no dissent among the mods. You may be a mod, but we can take that away from you.
Yeah. Also, that was kind of my
Look, we all know what you're actually gonna do in Washington, Euroburb. It's gonna involve some knee pads and a lot of calories.
Yeah, a few glory holes. Also, we should kind of maybe we should make Burb a mod.
Not after that Kit Kat comment.
Fair point. Burb, you were that close until that Kit Kat comment.
We've got enough mods as it is. We've handed out too many swords, to be honest.
It was a meme at one point. Everyone that's in the chat gets a sword.
Well, no. What happened that night was everybody gets a sword except there was like one person that didn't.
Yeah.
It was Skull because he wasn't there.
Next on the should list is Skittles. I got nothing to say to this one.
Yeah,
absolutely fine choice.
And the final one,
they're
Snickers.
They're a good palate cleanser before you get into more chocolate.
Yeah, so far the list isn't bad. The only one we've had real disagreement with them on is Sour Patch Kids. And that's more of the feasibility.
That's a preference thing.
Yeah, that's a preference thing. But handing out Sour Patch Kids is hit or miss, depending on your neighborhood and the kids that come to your door. Chances are about even that you'll have a kid that doesn't like them as much as you'll have a kid that does. But the rest of these, it's like, no, this is solid.
You know, like Snickers, like along with Reese's Cups and Snickers are the kings of Halloween candy, pretty much.
Yeah. Should I tell you guys what I have about what I have for the trick or treaters that come to my door this year?
Not yet. Let's get through the shouldn't list.
Let's not say that they've redeemed themselves, Larry. We haven't got into the shouldn'ts yet.
Oh wait, no. Larry said we redeemed ourselves. No.
The fuck did we do?
Yeah, no, our stances have been pretty clear.
Yeah, like, I'm still willing to point out that they had Skittles and Starburst really low on the other list, and yet they're in the shoulds for some reason here.
Yeah. Yeah,
First one is candy corn.
That last article wasn't because we agreed with it. It was because we disagreed with it. That's why it lasted an entire fucking episode. Yes, it did. Because Pav was wrong in how he was reading the list.
Yeah, because Pav, for some reason, thought that it was a 40 worst candies list. Because Pav can't read.
Yeah.
But no, first, again, we talked about candy corn. I don't mind it too much.
It's not the worst thing in the world. There's definitely worse stuff.
Yep.
It's not as bad as people say.
Also, I like the pumpkins. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I like the pumpkins.
For me, it's the quantity of the actual candy when it comes to the pumpkin. It's just, there's so much of it, it creates a weird texture for me. But,
I like them because they're more tender than the candy corn pieces.
Yeah, it's also not a, like with Pop, it's not our fault he's a little... And...
Yeah, like, my biggest complaint with candy corn is that it can get a little hard sometimes.
And you know what? I bet that's usually because it's stale.
No,
it's usually
like the fucking pumpkins. I prefer
the candy corn is usually stale because they make it in mass quantities, put it in shitty packaging that doesn't seal right, and it just gets stale.
I said, you can dislike the pumpkins. That's fine. I prefer the pumpkins. Anyway.
Next on the list is Dum Dums. I disagree with this one. This is
Blow Pops? No. Dum Dums are basically Blow Pop's younger, lamer brother. You fucking take that back.
Sure, there are a lot of different flavors, but you can barely enjoy them before they're gone. Go fuck yourself. Blow Pops are worse than Dum Dums. I don't care who you are. Dum Dums are a sucker that you can suck on and get flavor from for the duration of its existence. A Blow Pop is a ball of candy sadness wrapped around some shitty double bubble.
No, okay, so we talked about this a little bit last week. Time. It's Dum Dums are the candy that you pop in while you sort out your other candy. Yeah. So you're sucking on Dum Dum.
Yeah, it's a little sugar hit. Yeah, while you're busy with something else.
Yeah. So you grab a Dum Dum, you're sucking on your Dum Dum, you're sorting out all your other candy, you're hanging out with your friends, you're sorting out your candy, you're about to start making your trades to see how much you got of what.
Burr? No, it's not a poor man's Tootsie Pop. It doesn't have a Tootsie Roll in the center.
No, it's just a sucker. It's just a little sucker.
Also, as said, fucking Blow Pops and Tootsie Pops do not have the variety that you get with Dum Dums. Do they have butterscotch? Do they have root beer?
I don't
fucking think so.
Dum-Dum.
Blue raspberry, green apple, cherry, strawberry, orange.
They also have a mystery Dum Dum.
Yeah, well, no. With the mystery Dum Dum, that's the they have a certain amount from when they stop a run and when they start the next run where it's mixed. So
yeah, it's the same as Airhead's mystery.
But I'm with Jables. Fucking butterscotch Dum Dums are the shit.
Yeah.
Cream soda Dum Dums. They've got lemon and lime Dum Dums. Holy fuck! The variety is amazing.
Even the chocolate Dum Dums are better than the chocolate Tootsie Pops.
Yeah, well, nothing is as bad as anything Blow Pop, but
yeah, Blow Pops fucking suck.
Yeah, comparing Dum Dums to Blow Pops, that's just shitty. You should feel bad about that.
Yeah, that's sacrilege. That's blasphemy. That's
yeah. Breezing through the should section was like, yeah, we got one disagreement. They're fucking wrong on Dum Dums.
And of course, they put my fucking Smarties on here.
Yeah, so yeah, Dum Dums is one of the things that I'm handing
also,
out. Also,
what the fuck are those things in the picture? Those aren't Smarties.
Oh no, those are the large Smarties.
They have large Smarties?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. How come I've never gotten a large Smartie?
They also have chewy Smarties, which are more of like a discus shape. But
what the fuck?
Yes. Okay, for everybody outside of America, yes, these aren't your Smarties.
Yeah,
these are different.
These are American Smarties. American made.
Yes.
Yeah,
USA!
American Smarties. Well, everyone can shit on American Smarties.
I think these I think Smarties are a don't. Other than like fun things you can do with them, like pretend to smoke and stuff like that. I never enjoyed them that much.
I mean, that's fair.
Other than just to like get some sugar in my mouth.
I'll be honest. Smarties, I would just go as quickly as I could to get rid of them.
Have you guys ever done that where you smash up like a pack of Smarties and you just sort of smoke it like a cigarette?
No, because I'm not a degenerate.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
I'm
just
lying.
like to put the entire roll of them in my mouth and crunch them all up at once. I like Smarties.
Okay, so Y2K and W.
God damn it!
There's a difference between American cheese and American cheese.
No, there's a difference between American cheese and American singles.
Yes.
American cheese is cheese. It is, in fact, cheese.
American singles are highly processed and can barely be called cheese.
Well, American singles are made of fucking milk and vegetable oil with, like, maybe a bit of cheese culture.
Yeah, I
American cheese...
Like I said, it can barely be called cheese.
The reason
and even that's debatable.
The reason why American cheese is called a processed cheese is because American cheese takes multiple types of cheese, namely mild cheddars, Colbys, sometimes Swiss, and combines them into one cheese.
It's a melting pot of sorts.
Well, yeah, like the reason why they combine these different cheeses together is because it gives it a really good melting profile.
Yeah,
that's why American is a great cheese for grilled cheese.
However, there a lot of pre-sliced singles are classified as American cheese, and I think that's wrong. I remember the
American
first time
singles are a disservice to the name cheese.
Yeah, I was raised on Tillamook cheddar.
Same.
Medium cheddar.
Same.
I have good parents.
Tillamook medium, and we would also get Tillamook sharp and extra sharp. And holy shit, is the extra sharp fantastic!
No, I at one
Tillamook's
point,
got really good fucking ice cream too. Oh,
right.
I know, but yeah,
like their Oregon strawberry.
Larry, no, there are enough holes in Swiss cheese. You can do that with your tiny.
Yeah. Oh, don't make fun of Larry like that. He's probably got a big swinging dick.
Also, funnily
the way
enough,
that he gives us money. Jesus Christ.
He's definitely got a big swinger.
Swiss cheese, American invention. It's an American cheese.
Yeah, but yeah, Rimshee, you know, because you and I are probably equidistant from the Tillamook factory.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, like,
but yeah, with Tillamook,
medium. My mom switched to it. My mom switched to Colby Jack at one point instead of cheddar, and it blew my fucking mind. I fucking love Colby Jack cheese.
Colby Jack is fantastic.
I fucking love Monterey Jack.
Yeah. So here's the thing.
Yes?
Okay, I thought my audio cut out for a second because I wasn't hearing anybody.
Because we were waiting for you!
Okay, sorry.
Oh, wait. I was thinking...
You guys talk over me a lot, so it's like...
Also, Larry, Gruyere and Swiss are not the same. They're two different cheeses.
Yeah.
They may be similar, but that's like saying my cousin and I are the same person.
Now, I'm not saying when I worked in the dairy and frozen department at Walmart I stole a lot of cheeses. But
a lot of cheeses ended up in my possession.
there were a lot of cheeses that ended up being claimed out.
But Burb, we do have cheeses that are our own that we made. Monterey Jack is an American cheese. Colby is an American cheese.
Yeah.
Colby and Monterey Jack are American cheeses that tend to get blended together, and they're very good together.
And it makes a great Colby Jack, which is perfect for grilled cheeses, by the way.
Oh, yes, it is. Especially if you pair it with a slice of cheddar to get
I like
in there.
Yeah, I prefer
anything to avoid talking about this shouldn't list, right?
They fucking started it. Fuck you, chat.
All right, the next one is Three Musketeers.
Why do we talk about food? Why does it always happen?
American cheese is in fact cheese. Like actual American cheese is made with actual cheese.
Yeah, no, we're not talking about craft singles when it comes to American cheese. By the way, I've never had actual American cheese. So,
nor have I.
Yeah.
Oh, it's great. Boar's Head makes really good.
Yeah,
like,
that's what
both white and yellow. You can get
what everybody tells
off
me.
The block.
That's not a West Coast thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a West Coast thing at all.
What isn't?
Then, like most grocery stores have like actual American cheese slices and like packages.
No.
I know Kroger does.
No,
I have never seen actual American cheese. The closest I've seen is Kraft Singles, which are not American cheese.
Really?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. I
weird.
worked at Walmart in a dairy section, and the only American cheese I saw was Kraft Singles.
Which isn't American cheese.
Yeah.
I guess it's because like there's a lot more, because like Kroger is based in like the Midwest and the East Coast. We have a lot more dairy farm concentration out here. So that might be part of the
I live
reason,
in Washington State. There's a massive dairy farm concentration in my state.
That's fucking strange.
Yeah, there's a whole campaign about
actual
California cows
American
are happy
cheese.
cows.
Yeah.
So there's that whole California thing going on.
Because I have a package of like actual American cheese slices, not singles, slices in a package in my fridge right now.
Yeah. No, it's because where the delis end and real
Larry?
cheese begins is right
No.
after you.
Fuck you, Larry. I am not a fat ass. I've lost over 50 fucking pounds this past year.
Oh,
Congratulations.
Yeah. I feel a lot better actually. It's definitely easier on my joints.
I believe it.
Yeah.
No,
Larry.
Larry.
That's the fucking past.
Then you were! Congrats!
But congrats!
Yeah, but even at my heaviest, I was not as big as some of the fucking freaks that you see wandering around this country.
No, I'm about like 220. I'm fat. But
Yeah, I was about where you were at sometime last year. I was like 214.
Alright, should
How
we
tall are
continue
you?
with this list?
5'9" and a half.
oh, okay, I'm a little taller than you. So
Yeah.
Should
I
we
get a little
continue with
extra
this
leeway
list?
with my weight.
Or should we continue to avoid it?
Well, I said, like, I was almost where you were at.
You know, I'm cool just talking about cheese for the rest of the time.
Well,
I
let's
am too,
let's
but-
burn through this then. Three Musketeers is
Three
next on the
Musketeers.
list.
It's not my favorite, but I don't think it should be on, like, a hard shouldn't list. That
I'd
just-
agree with that. It's not my favorite, but I don't hate it. It's
It ain't
decent.
a Milky Way bar, but if I get one, it's like I ain't gonna be mad about it.
Yeah.
There are plenty of people that really love Three Musketeers. It's a good trading candy. So it's like a mid-tier thing.
If you, for
Although, I
whatever
will
reason,
say-
actually hate Musketeers, easy enough to find someone to trade with.
When they released like that Three Musketeers that had like the birthday cake flavored filling, somebody should have been burned for that one.
Yeah, I never tried that.
What?
Once again, bud, you're in
Birthday
test market
cake
area.
flavoring in snacks is a fucking plague, and I want it to die. The birthday cake fucking Hershey's Kisses were disgusting.
I don't.
Aren't Mars bars just like half-assed Snickers or something like that? Oh no, they're Milky
Wait.
Ways.
Yeah, no. Milky Way is the.
No, like Milky Way in other countries is like the Three Musketeers bar, but Mars bars are a copy of the American Milky Way bar.
Yeah, that's what we were getting at. Your was asking, aren't Three Musketeers what the rest of the world calls Mars bars? Mars bars have caramel, so they're more Milky Ways.
And also, like the Milky Way in other countries, like other countries' Three Musketeer, they actually get like the original filling flavors that they used to have, like the chocolate and the strawberry. We don't get that here, and that's bullshit.
All right, let's keep going. Plenties.
Good and plenty.
Good and plenties? Yeah, those can fuck off. I'm not gonna.
Like, there are people who like them because they like black licorice, but as a Halloween candy, it's definitely on the shouldn't list.
Well, the picture that they show looks like a fucking farm party.
Yeah, like that literally just looks like a thing of pills.
It has on here, and they also kind of look like medicine.
Somebody emptied their fucking parents' medicine cabinet. Just grab a handful, see what happens. We'll call the ambulance if you start to spaz.
Dots, I disagree with this one. Dots are great.
Yeah, fuck off.
Fuck you.
I'm at a middle ground on this one. I'm not a big fan of dots.
Oh no! No. Next one. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Why the fuck? Okay, what the fuck do they have to say about this? Tootsie Rolls are decent. They may be small, but at least they taste somewhat like chocolate. But flavored Tootsie Rolls are a whole different story. They rarely taste the way you think they will. Instead of the pink being strawberry, for example, it's just a weird sugary flavor. That's all the food
cherry, you fucking Nimrod!
The pink one is not strawberry.
Strawberry Tootsie Fruit Rolls. I've had them and they're great.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. My taste is too sensitive for so much sugar. It's fucking a candy article, you dumb cunt.
Oh, plus, they're more waxy. I have never had a waxy fruit roll.
It's about as waxy as a Tootsie Roll is. It's just someone trying to complain.
Which isn't waxy. Like, it... Are you eating the wrapper as well? The wrapper is waxy. Yeah.
Yeah, it's waxy paper, so it doesn't stick.
Yeah. Are you...
A girl you knew was retarded.
Oh man, I just had a feeling there was going to be one that just fucking pissed me off on this, and this was the one.
This is a should.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like the flavored ones, you almost never find them outside of Halloween if you're a kid.
Yeah. The only time I found like shit like this outside of Halloween was like, my mom's best friend growing up had like a lake cabin, and we'd go out to that lake cabin, and there was like a local store, and they sold Tootsie Fruit Rolls as like penny candy. So they sent us $1. We get 100 of these fuckers of all different flavors, and then
also, you know what one of the best parts about like Tootsie Rolls and flavor rolls is in general? Is because they're so pliable, you can twist multiple flavors together.
Yeah.
Like, twist a regular Tootsie Roll with a cherry Tootsie Roll. Or twist an orange one with a vanilla one.
Now, I'm a... Like,
twist the lemon and the lime.
Yeah.
Nah, like at Thanksgiving, I keep all my shit separate. I'm one of those.
Oh man, I should have twisted some cherry and watermelon ones together while I still had them. Fuck.
Yeah. No,
damn it, I need flavor rolls now.
But these Tootsie
God damn, rolls, yeah.
These are good. These are good, like mid-tier candy to sort of like snack on while you're making your negotiations with your friends.
Yeah, but like they're good enough that you're not gonna trade them, more than likely. But they're not something that you spend a lot of time thinking about.
Well, no, like here's the thing: is that like the fucking like what this article is proposing is like it's like you shouldn't get these. It's like it's like if you get them passed out to you, don't fucking eat them. If you're getting candy for kids, don't fucking buy it. And I say fuck you to that. Fuck you hard.
Yeah.
Not cool, Mashed. Not fucking cool, man.
Yeah. I mean, I like dots. I like the fruit rolls. Fucking, why do you have them on your goddamn shouldn't list? Pieces of shit.
Good and
You could
Plenty
make
is
an
the
argument
only
for
one that
dots.
belongs on the shouldn't list.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Even though I personally like black licorice, so I don't mind them as much, but
There's a huge
I would
difference
rather-
between a personal choice and an average. And on average, the black licorice is not a candy you pass out for
Oh no, I know.
Halloween.
It's an acquired taste for sure. And even
I've had-
when I get black licorice, I prefer it to be like the very like soft and chewy, like wily wallaby types.
Yeah,
Like,
well,
I've seen.
I've tried.
I've received those black licorice that are the actual licorice sticks, like a Twizzlers or something, but it's black licorice. Yeah. I've had that, and it's anytime I get something like that at Halloween, I would be like, yeah, you can have this. I don't even want to trade for it.
Yeah,
That's it. I enjoy the flavor of it. It's an acquired taste, just like anise and anything else that tastes like licorice is an acquired taste.
Smarties. There's a lot of fun, like degenerative shit you can do with it. Dum-dums,
Or you could just enjoy them like I do.
Dum-dums are a thinking candy.
Yeah,
Like
you
Yeah,
put
they're
it in
the
your
smart-
mouth and you think.
Dum-dums are the smart
Alright.
person's candy.
yeah. So
It's that
now,
simple.
now that we've reached the end of the list, can I tell you guys what I'm giving the trick or treaters this year?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So I'm doing a variety bag.
Nice.
Everybody that comes to the door gets a Snickers, a Reese's cup, Dum-Dums, Yorkshire patty.
All of these things, or they get to pick?
It's just York.
No, they get all of them.
Oh, they get all of them. Damn.
Yeah, I'm doing.
Are they
I'm
king
doing
size
a
or fun
four-per.
size?
So you're giving
King
So-
size or
no,
fun size?
Fun size. So like half a regular candy bar.
So okay. Here's what
Yeah.
I understand what Jables is going for here. He's giving the Snickers and the Reese's, which are the kings, and he's giving Dum-Dums so that he can have the kids, like stuck on that while they're organizing their candy, and then the peppermint patties are the palate cleanser. Excellent thinking, my dude.
Yes.
Everything
that is
we talked
exactly
about
what
last
I'm
week.
doing. Thank you for understanding my logic.
Yeah, everything we talked about last week, man. I fucking get it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going with the king size.
It was the very next day that I bought bags of all of them.
One moment, I'm gonna go grab my bag of candy.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad went and got these they're like these filled
thing's hefty.
Filled hard candies. He got like 2 great big old bags of them.
If I didn't have the sound canceling software on here, you would have heard the thing thump on the ground.
Yeah.
Mm.
So the other thing is, which is something that I thought about, is if somebody has a peanut allergy,
Yeah.
because 50% of what I'm giving out is peanuts, pretty much.
Yeah, because you got Snickers and Reese's.
But they have high quality trading material.
Oh,
So, like,
absolutely.
anything else that they can have.
So I have king-size Twix. I've got king-size Skittles, Hershey's bars, Crush bars, Reese's peanut butter cups, Snickers, M&M's, Three Musketeers.
God damn, man. How much did you spend?
He's trying to be the hero of the neighborhood.
This is something my parents did, and I'm gonna continue to run a fucking trigger.
Yeah, that's
fine. Fair enough.
Shit. And it's a grab bag. It's not a combo mix. Like I might say 1 per this year, but if only a few kids come, maybe I'll say 2. I don't know.
Oh no, I'm giving 1 of each to every trick or treater. So that's.
Yeah. But with king sizes, it's more like pick your poison.
Yeah.
It's like you can have 1 king size treat. Just choose which one.
No, I'm giving kids trading grounds plus thinking candy and a good closer. So
yeah, excellent fucking logic, dude.
So for my son's birthday, and then for my birthday, like just under a month later, my wife got dum-dums and stuck them into this foam ball that's inside a bucket. And it was great to just walk by and grab one. But I couldn't convince her to get more.
Yeah, Larry, living out in the sticks, Rimshee's neighbors are close enough that they'll probably go to his place.
That reminds me.
Oh, no. So you got to keep in mind, I am out in the middle of nowhere, but I am within a... We technically have an HOA. Well, there's no technically. Legally, we have an HOA, but really the primary reason for the existence of the HOA is... to
keep property taxes down or something?
No, it's... instead of everyone having their own wellhead for water, we've got a couple of wellheads in a couple of different locations that feed a grouping of main water tanks.
I gotcha.
And then that feeds the what's called the guild. It's an HOA, but they call it the guild. And then on top of that, it's a bunch of private roads that are maintained by the HOA. And then we've got some stuff like a community pool, community center, stuff like that, which, we haven't used that stuff, but we've used the private roads, and we've used the water. And the water alone makes the HOA worth it.
So, Burb, we could do an entire show about homeowners associations. We can't get into that right now.
Well, I mean, we could, but it's getting late.
Yeah, an HOA in general. So the entire point of an HOA is to ensure that houses are well maintained and taken care of, so that no one really gets fucked over by everyone else having a shit house potentially catching on fire.
It's a union of houses.
Yeah, it's a union of houses, exactly. The issue is that usually what happens with an HOA is several Karens who are in the HOA, and several, or potentially several Kevins, who knows,
decide that they can run roughshod over all of their neighbors.
Yeah, basically they think, being on the council means I'm like on the council of a city and I can control shit. Or they're not on the council and they're just bitchy snitches who want you to not have birds land on your trees, so you better put up traps to kill those fucking birds. Yeah. But we better not see those traps.
Yeah, people that want to fucking micromanage.
Yeah, one of my favorite stories about dealing with like an HOA was members of the HOA had a problem with somebody putting up a trampoline in their backyard. Because it was for their kids and shit, whatever. But they had a problem with it, and he just argued back, well, how about I just put up a radio tower instead? Because according to FCC regulations, you cannot, if somebody wants to put a radio tower up, it is illegal to tell them not to, essentially.
And then you can't force them to take it down?
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, HOAs, the base use of an HOA is actually pretty reasonable, pretty decent. The issue is that
it's all just like mow your lawn.
On paper, it's fine. HOAs are not a huge deal. Like, my HOA is one of the few where it's just like, no, it's kind of the community coming together to watch out for shit. Yeah. Like, we're pooling our resources for this water. Instead of everyone having a wellhead and potentially sucking shit dry, we all just pull off of several wellheads, and have a nice large storage for the dry times. And it's nice.
No,
like any organization made by humans, there's going to be horror stories coming out of anything like that because humans fuck shit up. That's what we do.
Yeah. My HOA is the exception. It's kind of on the expensive side, but at the same time, we get a certain allotment of water before we're going over, before we really have to cut back on our water usage. I don't even think we've used a quarter of our monthly allotment in the year we've been here.
Have you seen the South Park special streaming service?
No.
Okay, you should definitely watch that. I think
it's a flat fee for the water, and we could use a bunch of it, or we could use a little of it, and I don't even think we'd fully achieve our bill. Unless I decided to put... The only way I think we could is if I decided to put water sprinkler heads on my roof and run those in the fucking summer.
Burb, this isn't the UK. You don't need a radio ops license to put up a tower, because all the tower does is help bounce the signals to other people. It's not it's helpful more than it is.
We're a free country.
It's not you broadcasting from there. Although
we're a free country. We don't need a TV license.
Yeah.
I do want to talk about a little pirate radio when we get off air, but
did I guys? Okay, so
it's really dumb. You can collect rainwater, it's just not legal. It's one of those fun things where they have to prove that you're collecting rainwater to get you in trouble for doing it, which can be really easy if you're dumb about it.
Also, if you are going to be collecting rainwater, you have to have means to purify it as well.
Well, you also have to prove that that is for other uses other than like watering your.
Yeah, honestly, the biggest issue is you can collect it, but it's not exactly legal to do so, primarily because the city goes, oh, the water, it's falling down, it belongs to us. Even if it lands on your property, it belongs to us. It's just like how most other states, you can go hunting on your own property, shoot a deer, and you don't need a deer tag for that bitch. But if
you're hunting on public land.
But, no. In California, it don't matter if you've got private property or not. All of that stuff belongs to the state. California's really trying to push for, no, you don't own anything. It belongs to the state.
Yeah, there's a reason why in Eastern Washington, where I grew up, a lot of the woods aren't public land. But, I could just go, hey, Andy, mind if I shoot a deer? He'll be like, cool.
Yeah, it becomes one of... There's certain areas...
the government that you shot it because it was on your land? He's like, yeah, I'll do that.
Euroburp, I'm not arguing for California specifically being a free state. California's not. But that gets into politics.
Yeah. Yeah, but we don't need to do that.
Yeah, if I want to go into that, that gets into politics. But we can talk generally about how weird certain things are. But there are certain areas, certain small towns, I'm sure, buy up just a bunch of land around the town. And it's a common agreement that, you can go hunting on private property, on anyone's private property within these easements. Or within this property ring. Because that's why everyone bought the property. Just be careful.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, my buddy Andy, his family was there since the town started. He owns 2.5 million acres.
Man, I wish I owned, like, 5 acres of land.
Yeah.
I would put a range on that bitch.
My parents own 5 acres now. It's not as much as you think it is.
It's not. I know it's not. But it doesn't mean I couldn't put a range on that bitch.
Oh, you totally could. My parents also live next to an Air Force base. You can hear revelry in the mornings.
The Air Force doesn't get up with revelry.
Oh no, I heard it. I heard the...
Fucking chair force.
Yeah. Doesn't mean they get up. It does play.
Yeah, it plays. It doesn't mean they get up. The Air Force does not get up for revelry. Or reveille.
Yeah. If it's not a crime if it's under $900.
Yeah, we're not getting into that.
That's not true.
No, that is true in California. Effectively, they won't hold you for anything less than $1,000 or something like that. At least in like San Francisco, Los Angeles, like some of these bigger cities. If your crime equates to anything less than $1,000, they won't even hold you. They won't even charge you. The cops hear that and they just go, it'd be a waste of our time and taxpayer money. There's no reason for us to come out. They're not going to hold them.
So what you're saying is I should go to California and start running some fucking scams.
No. It's usually theft that you're talking about with something like that.
Yeah, fucking smashing.
Oh, I don't like doing
up
that.
Tremendously in California.
Yeah.
But again, we're not going to get into that.
Yeah, like I stole from Walmart when I worked there because I was starving. So I ate some yogurts and I claimed them out.
Damn it, Y2K, you should have taken that land and we could have all moved there and imported illegal firearms into Canada.
Yeah.
Rimshee, do you remember that time we were talking about buying a whole compound in Montana?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
That was one of my most frustrating things working.
Stealing from Walmart is not justifiable, Euroburb. Theft is theft, no matter who it's from.
It's all insured.
That doesn't make a difference. Theft is
one
theft.
One of the things that pissed me off about working like the Circle K job is that like I worked in food, so I ended up having to throw away quite a bit of food during my time working there. And people I would go to throw the donuts away because they would have to be taken out of the case and thrown away after 24 hours. And people would ask me as I'm taking them out of the case, it's like, hey, could I get that at a discount? And I'm like, nope, I can't do that.
Yeah. I had to throw out so many eggs because there was one broken egg in a dozen.
Yeah, there are policies in the big food industry that are ridiculously wasteful. Like the whole ugly produce
but they are
thing.
Wasteful. Like no, health-wise, they make sense.
The ugly produce thing makes no goddamn sense.
Oh yeah, that.
Yeah, well, it's
like there is so much fruit that just gets outright discarded every year because it doesn't look like up to picture standards.
Yeah,
it's perfectly good fruit. They just don't put it in the stores. It's like, oh, that one's lumpy. No one would buy that.
Yeah, there's also if something like cheese lasts pretty much forever.
Well, not forever, but
well, okay. Let me be clear on this. For those of you that don't know, expiration dates are how long the company will stand behind the product. not necessarily how long that product will last.
Yeah, like in the case of some hard cheeses, like
Yeah.
if it develops a little bit of mold on it, you can just cut that part off and keep eating the cheese.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't recommend doing this with like softer
Mozzarella or
cheeses,
something like that.
like
Yeah.
brie and whatnot. If you see that your brie is molded, get rid of it. Don't eat that.
Yeah, you're kind of fucked at that point. But regardless, any food that was so. When I worked at Walmart, we had to pull any food that was 3 days out from being bad.
Yeah.
So if the expiration date was 3 days, pull it, dump it out, trash it, throw it in the bins. I had a big issue with that because I was like, well, why don't you let the employees buy it at a discount? Because like this block of cheese, which is perfectly good, 3 days from expiration date, I'll buy it at like 50%. And I'll use it tonight. I'll just make a shit ton of quesadillas. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But nope. Couldn't do that. Couldn't give the food to the homeless. Nothing. It all had to be dumped into buckets that was sold off to pig farms for pig slop.
Yep. That is the way of things, unfortunately.
Yep. I mean, it could be worse, but it could definitely be better.
Music is fire tonight. What music are you playing? Gee.
What music do you think?
The one I sent you.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Yeah. Yeah, that would make me sound dramatic. I wish I could hear it.
Yeah. Yeah, like eggs, like last surprisingly long, longer than people think. And there's an easy way to test if your eggs are still fine.
Yeah, just put them in some water.
Yeah. If it sinks, it's still okay.
Yep.
If it starts to float on its end, it's still good, but you gotta use it pretty soon.
No, that's the perfect time to hard boil them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what. Hey, that's still using it.
Mm-hmm.
But if it just straight up floats, it's done.
Yeah.
Again, like Larry, it depends on the vegetable.
We should definitely end this stream. We're getting close to our drop, to our hard drop time.
Yeah.
And we're just going in circles talking about food and policies. It is getting how is it that we're getting as close to politics as we are while talking about fucking food? That came out wrong.
Well, I mean, the FDA is the thing. And they set a lot of those policies, so... Yeah, I don't know what the fuck we're gonna call this stream, because...
Well, if you wanna go political and food, the reason why the U.S. Hold on 1 second.
We're not going political on food. We're not going political on food. We're ending the stream, Jables.
No. Hold on 1 second. The reason why most foreign countries allow their eggs to just be put on the shelves, whereas in America they're all refrigerated, is because
I know about this.
every other country doesn't wash their eggs.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
The U.S. has a requirement that they be washed and cleaned of all debris. Therefore, you've gotten rid of the protective layer for the egg, and therefore you have to refrigerate them. If you don't wash them until you're ready to use them, they'll keep longer. They don't have to be refrigerated. But you've got to make sure that you've cleaned them really well. And and there's a possibility you haven't.
Yeah, but I mean, always test your eggs.
Always.
But even if you do, a lot of times I've had eggs last for like a month and a half past their expiration date. That was posted on the carton.
Yeah, as I said, like even refrigerated eggs last a lot longer than people think they do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, easy way to check.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, Rimshee, you seem like you want to get out of here.
I want to go spend some time with my wife and my son, and it's Halloween weekend, so I'm gonna be an old man and not do anything.
Yeah.
All right.
Seeing as how it's on Monday and we're not going to see any of you again before the next show, happy Spookaween, everybody.
Oh, that reminds me. Monday, I am going to be. I took Monday off of work, so I'm gonna be doing like special Halloween episodes of cartoons and stuff like that. Maybe doing some like Scooby-Doo episodes. I'm gonna do some horror movies throughout. Near the end of the night, I'm gonna be playing the new movie Barbarian. Which is
I saw some advertisements for that.
Came out this year. And
yeah, that sounds familiar, but what's? Oh well, I'll ask you later.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing a lot of stuff on Halloween because I took the whole day off. So pop into this server, whether you talk or not. Just come and watch some like cartoons and some movies and whatever.
Yeah, I'll try to stop in there. I'm gonna be doing trick or treating, but
so
once the trick or treaters are done, I have the rest of the night.
I have no idea what we're gonna do. The youngster's only a year old, but it is Halloween. And someone's got to pass out candy.
Just send it home.
Thank you for joining us, everybody. Mashed is terrible. We'll figure out a title later, and happy Halloween.
Right now, I've just got spooky candy.
Whatever.
Yeah, it's fine. Have a good night, everyone.
Have a good night.
Late.